Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, July 24th. My name's Jake, and welcome to the 10 out of 10 puzzle for today. So first off, as usual, the 45 rule. We must have a 6 there, and must have a 2 here because of the symmetry. That removes 2 6 from here. Remove the 6's from here. Not very helpful yet, but we will see. That is very helpful. That can only be 1 3 4 now. And then this is gonna have a 5 in there. This actually can't have a 6 9. So that's 7 8 and wait, not a 5. That will have a 5 and a 6 9. Now that is 14 and 3. It's gonna have some sort of 1. Wait, why did I? Yeah. Okay, so that'll have 3 5, and then this will have 1 4 and 9. Looks like. Yeah, our 3's and 5's are removed. This needs a 4 in it. And now 3 5 is removed, and it needs a 9 in it. So 1 9, 1 8 or 2 7, 1 8 or 2 7 in there. That can't be a 1 or a 4, that's a 9, that's an 8. Move the 9's from here. Now 8 9, so you have 4 7 or 5 6. So this won't work because if this were to be 4 5, that would delete both of those options. 4 7 or 5 6. Okay, none of the other ones break it. Move the 8's from here because of that. And now, are there any other divisions we can make to the grid? That's an 11 here because these 4 rows, each one is 45. 45 times 4 is 180. So these 2 cells right here must add to 11. Not too helpful yet. We do know the value of all of these boxes. So this one will be a 7 there. This one for 180, we're looking at 13 7, which means this must be 11 here. So is there anything? 1 and 4 is gone from the 7. 7 can only be 1 6 2 5 or 3 4. 1 6 and 3 4 are gone, so that has to be a 2 5. What did we say? This has to be 13 and then 11 here. So for 13, we have 4 9 is gone because of that. 5 8 is gone. So that has to be a 6 7, and then our 11 2 9, that has to be a 3 8 is gone. So there are 3 8's there. 3 8's gone from there. 6's and 7's are gone from there, so that makes a 2 9. That eliminates 2 9, 4 7 or 5 6. 2 9 is gone from here because of that. And now we do know that digit there. That makes that a 4 there, which makes that a 7. And then 7 is gone, our 2 5 is gone, so that does leave 1 3 6. Going to have a Okay, 4 7 is gone from here. We eliminate the 3 7, 3 7. So 3 5, 3 8 6 or 9, 8 6 or 9, 8 or 6. So this couldn't be 1 6 because then this would have to be 3 8. This would have to be 1 9, and then 6 8 and 9 is gone here. 2 5 or 3 4. One of those is gonna have to be a 1 9 here. So I'm just going to mark that really quickly. 2 8 4 6 would leave you with nothing there. And now, did we use anything that we can take advantage of the symmetry? I don't think so. Okay, now let's take a, well, we can fill in a lot of digits here, so we get 1, 3, 4, and 6. And here we do have a 6 in it. 8 is gone. We need a 6. 8's gone from there. That doesn't have an 8, that doesn't have a 6. And now it needs a 1 or a 4, so that can't be. This needs both a 1 and a 4. So 1, 4, 5, and 7 here. What's missing from here that we haven't marked? 2, 9, 3, so 4, 7, or 5, 6. 7 and 5. Now, what else? Just gonna click around for maybe some low digit cages that might help here. Okay, so we know it's going to have both a 3 and a 6 here, I believe. Because if it were to only have, yeah, it's gonna need a 3 and a 6 in here. And then one other 1 or 4, which I think is very restrictive of this 11. Let me check that here. Yeah, these two cells have to add to 11. It can't be 3, 6, or 8. So we have 2, 9, 3, 8's gone, 4, 7. So it's 2, 9, or 4, 7. It's not very helpful. But maybe there's some combination that would break that here. 2, 9, or 4, 7. Because you could have a... Yeah, where does your 5 go in this block now? Because, yeah, that 11 couldn't be 5, 6. So 5 has to go in here, which eliminates those. And then you get a 1, and then 2, 5, 9, which would leave a 4, 7. And then 1 or 4. 1. Could 4, 5, 7 work? Yes. And then could this be a 4 with a 1, 5, 7? 1, 5, 7 would leave you with a 1, and then yeah, your 4 would go over here. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Missing anything else? I mean, we do know the value of these 3 cells here. Or not the value, the total sum. But I doubt it's going to be very helpful. 15 and 3 is never helpful, but we might as well check. So 8's are gone. We do need a 2 or a 9 because of this. 9, none of those have 2 or 9s. Then we do know we can eliminate 3 there. Because, yeah, 8's are gone. These don't have 2s or 9s. So, and then, yeah, this can't be 2, 4, 9 either. Because this doesn't have any of those digits, 2, 4, or 9. So we can eliminate the 3 here. You get 2 or 9, 1 or 6, which means this must be 5 or 7 here. That must be 4 or 6. And now I've eliminated a 3. This doesn't have a 3, so 3 goes here or here. Hmm. 3, 8, 6, 5, 3 or 8. Hmm. Four goes here or here. Which places? Four goes here, four goes here. If four goes here, I guess four could go here and four could go here. So maybe we take a look over at these here. And that won't help too much. I mean, maybe we take a look at this total sum here. Maybe it'll just eliminate one candidate and help out a lot. So 17 and 4 is what we're looking for. Which, man, so it doesn't have a 2, 5, or an 8. Oh no, it can have a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have a 5 or a 7. 5, 7, or an 8. 5, 7, or 8 here. That's actually very restrictive. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, missing 5, 6, missing 7, missing 8, and a 9. The only way this could have a 9 is if this is 1, 3, and 4 here. And the only way this could have a 2 is if it's... Wait, it doesn't have an 8. Did we do that right? It doesn't have 5. It doesn't have 7 here. It doesn't have 5 for sure. And it definitely doesn't have 8. So yeah, 5, 8s, and 7s leave you with, it does not have a 2. So that has to be a 9 there. And that means we need a 1, 3, and a 4. That can't be 6. That has to be our 6 now. That has to be 4. That has to be 7. That has to be 2. Which gives us 1 and 4 there. Or 1, 3, 6 is given. It doesn't really change anything about the value of all of these. But 4, 7, or 2, 9, no matter what, this still has to be a 5 here. Because you need 5, and then 4, 7, or 2, 9. Yeah, so, but 4, 7, and 2, 9 are here. So yeah, that can only be a 5. And then, yeah, that's your 2, 9, or your 4, 7. 1, 3, 6. 6 is gone from here, so 6 goes here somewhere. Just mark that down for future reference. And now, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 2, 9, 4 and, well no, 4 and 7 was already gone. So 3, 8, or 5, 6. Nothing's restricted here anymore. Okay, 3, 7 was already gone here. 8, 4, 6, 1, 9. Nothing's gone from that. I feel like we should take a look at these boxes. So we already know it doesn't have a 6 here. Couldn't have both 1 and 3. Can't have both 2 and 7. 2, 4, 5, 8. 4, 5, 8. 4, 1, 5, 9. 2, 3, 5, 9, and 4, 7. Or it'd have to be 7. Could this be a 9 here? 1, 4, 5, it could be. 5 here. Okay. 2, 9, 3, 8, or 5, and 6. Might as well mark this down here. 3, 8, or 6 is eliminated, so that would have to be 5 and 6 in that order. This needs a 3 or a 5. 3s and 5s were eliminated there. Now. You need a 9 here somewhere. It's not helpful. 9's gonna have to go in one of these cages here. So it's 2, 9, 2, 9, or 4, 7. I feel like there's going to be some sort of computational work with eliminating some of these digits that I don't particularly feel like doing right now, but I will if we get stuck. Now, 6. 6, 2, and 9, it looks like all have to go here. You could 1 go here. Then where would your 6, 2, 9 go? I don't believe 1 could go there. 9, 2, 6 are all gone from here, and then you're left with 1, 3, 5, 8, which would make sense. Yeah, 3, 8. Yeah, that can't be a 1. So that's a 6, 2, and a 9 because of that. And then that leaves us with an 8, 4, and 1 still. 1, 3, 5, 8 here. 2, 6, or a 9 here. So whatever goes here must go here. So these must be the same digit. Must have the other 1 or 3 here. Now, eliminate anything else. Maybe I'm just missing some Sudoku. 4's gone from here. Really grasping at straws now. 4's gone from here. And now, sixes are gone from here. Six must go in this box. That's what it is. So we have to have a 6 here, which can only go with 1 and 3. 1 can't go here because 1 has to go there, so 3 has to go there. That's a 1, 6, that's a 3, and that's a 1. I'm surprised it took me so long to get that. 3s are gone from here as well. And now what? 1s are gone from this box. 3s are gone from this box. This box, it needs a 2, 6, or a 9. Well, no, yeah, 1 has to go here. That does leave you with a 3, 6 there. And now 3, 6 is removed here. So that can't have a 7, so that can't have a 4. And now 4, 9, or 4, 7, or 2, 9. What does it need? It needs a 5 here. Here somewhere. So where does our 5 go here? It must go here. Go here, 2, 7, 9, or 4, 6, 8. 2, 9, 7, or 4, 6, 8. 6, 4, and 8. 6, 4, and 8 would leave you with a 1 and a 9. 6, 9, 2. Seems to be fine. Wait, 6. If this were to be 6, 4, and 8, you would be left with a 1. And then you would eliminate the 1, 9, and then you would also eliminate the 4 and 8. So that can't be a 6. This actually has to be a 2, 9, 7. Yeah, this has to be a 2, 9, 7. 2, 9, 7. And now that needs a 7. It needs a 2 or a 9. Okay. Now 9s are gone from this one as well, which leaves us with 4, 5, 7, and 8. So 4, 5 go here, 7 and 8 go here. 7 actually needs to be in this, so we can eliminate the 7, which does place a 7 there. 4, 5, 8, and we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 must go down here now. Just for that row, 1, 6 was already gone, but we can remove the 6 and the 5 from here. So that's 3, 8. That removes 2 and 8 from there. That removes 2 and 8 from there as well. So 1, 9, or 4, 6. That removes 3 and 4. That's a 2, 5 there. That removes 5, so that does place a 5 in here. That eliminates 8. That's a 3. That's an 8. And then 1, 2, what are we missing here now? That has to be a 3. And now we're left with 1, 7, and 9, it looks like. 7 and 9, that does add to 20. 7's gone from here. We do need a 6. We need a 6 with 7 is gone. 1, 9, or 2, 8. 1, 9 is gone, so that has to be a 2, 8 there. 2's form an X-wing here. No, we already know that all those 2's are eliminated. But 2 is gone from here. So is 8, so it's 4, 9, 1, 5. This is 4 or 9. That leaves you with a 7 or a 2 there. And now, yeah, I might as well pencil mark it. 1, 4, 9, 5. We definitely get a 1 and a 5 here. Where does your 5 go? Here. 5 must go here. 9 is eliminated from here. You end up with 2, 6, 5, and 8, it looks like. 5 and 8, and then a 2 or a 6. I feel like we're nearly finished here. Well, 3 can't go there. 3 and 6. 6 is removed from here, so we do get a 6 here. And now, any more Sudoku, that can't be a 5 or a 9 there. That can't be a 9. That's 1. 1, 4, 8 is given there. 4s are removed from here. 4s are removed from here. 9s are removed from here. That leaves us with 9, 7, and 3 gives us the 1, 3, 4, 1, 5, 7, 8, 8, 2, 2, 5. There, 3 and 4 are not given exactly. 2, 6, and 9. Still not eliminated there. Let's see, we do know that's a 9, so we do know that's a 2. That's a 4, 7. So we need a 2. We also need a 9. And then 4, 7's eliminated, so that's a 3, 8, 3, 8, 9 there. 3, 8, 9 triple, 3, 8, 9. 1's, no wait, 1's can still go down there. I haven't pencil marked that fully. Where do your 1's go here? What did we have at the beginning? 1, 8 or 2, 7. So it would have to be 1 and 8 or 2 and 7 there. Oh, it's 6 is 6 and 7 are placed there. Anything else here? There's just the 1 and the 6. So 7. So it'd have to be 2. Go here, 7 and 4. Or 1. So this can only be 1 or 4 there. It's 9, 5, 8. What did we have? 5, 8, 2, and 6. Might as well just pencil mark everything to finish this off here. And then 1, 4. We end up with 1, 9 or 4, 6 here. 6 here. And now we end up with, let's clear this. We end up with 2, 4, 2, 7, or 4, or 1, or 1. 1 would have to go there. I guess 4 and 8 could go in either of these places here. And then here we would end up with 7, 2, and 9. Or 1, 1, 8, and 9 could go anywhere here. That's not helpful. Okay. And now that is everything fully pencil marked. So what am I missing Sudoku-wise? That. 5 and 3. Removes 3. That does leave a 3 there. 8 and 9. 9 are 2 and are 5. 5 is gone from there. 2, 6, 8 does leave a 5 there. And now 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. 3, 5 is gone from there. 3, 2, 5. 5, 8, 9, 4, 7. There is definitely an easier way to do this. But I'm being very stubborn. 8 has to go there. 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4. 3, 4, 7, 2, 8, 5, 9. 9s have to go here somewhere. 9s have to go here somewhere. This must be something very, very obvious here. 6, 9. This would be 9 and 1. You get a 4 and a 6. And then you get 2, 6, which would leave you with 8, 2. Your 7, 9. Your 7 would have to go here now. And then you'd be left with 2 and 4. 2 and 4, so you'd be left with a 6 and a 4. 6 and a 4, you'd be left with 1 and 6. You'd be left with 1 and 6. 1's here. Your 1 goes here. 8 and 9 down here. Yeah, you did 2, 8, and 9, which leaves you with 7, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, yeah, 7, 9, 8, 8, 9. You had your 4, your 7, which 4, your 7, your 2, yeah, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. Your 1 went here. Yeah, your 1, your 7, your 2, 4, and everything seems to be right in there. You had your 3, your 4, your 8, your 3. So maybe the opposite way won't work. 6 and 4. 6 and 4 leaves you with 2. 6, 4 leaves you with 2, 9. 6, 4, 1, 9, 2, 9. 9, 7, 2. 7, 2. You get 2. You had your 8, 6. And your 8 and your 6 here. And then 1 and 6, which places a 4 there. No matter what, 4 goes there. That's what it is. Because in the last one, okay, so if this is 6 and 4, you end up with this 1, 9. You get a 2 here. You get an 8, and you get a 6, which does leave you with a 1. which leaves you with a 1, which leaves you with a 4. With 9, 1, what ends up happening is you get a 2, you get a 7, 9, you get this 4, 6. No, wait, so 9 gives you 2, which gives you 6, which gives you this 8, which gives you 9 here, 8, 9. And then what else did we do? We had in 9, 1, we had a 2, we had a 6, we had an 8, a 2, 8, a 2, we had a 9, an 8, a 9 and an 8, 9 and an 8, and what am I losing now? A 9 and an 8. We had our 7, 9 here. This was 4, 6 here. So 4, 6. 1, 9, we had our 4, 6. Where did I get that? 2, 7. Where did I get the 1 from here? The 1 came from the 7s being eliminated here and here. Have I had that entire time? Wow. Wow, okay, that's why you don't over pencil mark stuff. Where does the 7 go in here? 7 has to go here. And then that just unravels the entire puzzle. We need a 4 here, we need a 2 here. Wow. Yeah, that is why I'm not the fastest right now. 3, 8. 8s are gone from there. 2s are gone from there. That leaves you with an 8 there. And 1, 9s. 1, 9, 7, 4, and 6 are gone from here. 6, 8. 8 leaves you with a 2, a 6, an 8 there. That leaves you with 9 and 1, 9 and 2, 7, 9, 1, 9, 6, 1, 6, 1, what else? 4, 7, 7, 9, 7, 9, 9, 1, 9, 8. Did I mess everything up? Yes, I did. Must have, go back until, there it is. 7, 9, 9, 1, 9, and 8 there. There we are. That's the puzzle for today.